Welcome to Hell. Here in Hell, the surface temperature can go above 400 degrees centigrade, hot enough to melt your ice cream, even if it was made of lead. The atmosphere here is 93 times heavier than what we're used to, enough to crush anyone to death. Clouds of sulfuric acid blanket this world, entering which would definitely end your life before you know it.
And around 3 months ago, scientists claimed to have found promising signs of life on this hellish planet.
Signs of life on Venus.
Evidence for life has been announced on another planet, Venus.
We may have detected the signature of alien life.
Life may indeed be possible on Venus.
There's something that might mean the existence of life.
When Professor Jane Greaves of Cardiff University visited Hawaii in June 2017, she had no idea what she was in for. She was there to have a look at Venus through the James Clerk Maxwell telescope. When she did, through radio wavelengths, she found the presence of something on Venus that was never meant to be there, which left her bamboozled.
This something was used as a chemical weapon in World War I, is the byproduct of meth manufacturing, yes, the illegal drug, and is also produced naturally by some bacteria. Made up of 3 hydrogen atoms linking to a phosphorus one, this toxic substance, called phosphine, was found floating in Venus's atmosphere by Professor Greaves. It can only be made either through technology or by living things, none of which are on Venus, right? So how did it get there?
Before finding that out, Professor Greaves partnered up with quantum astrochemist Clara Sousa Silva in 2019 and had another look at Venus through ALMA, an array of telescopes in South America, and again found phosphine on the planet, which couldn't be there unless some living organism made it.
It was a sign of life. As this discovery was published in a paper on the 14th of September this year, the media went crazy about it. We had found Venusian aliens. Time to celebrate. Wait, hold on. Discovering alien life cannot ever be that straightforward. We had not found phosphine floating in Venus's atmosphere, only indications of it. And were they even reliable? We think that it can only be made either through technology or by living things. But maybe there's some non-living phosphine-producing chemistry that we are not yet aware of? Like a well-plotted mystery novel, things are very uncertain right now, and quite fishy.
Let's shed some light on this situation. Quite literally, I mean. And to obtain a more vivid perspective, let's use a prism. As we all know, we see the light splitting into the 7 key wavelengths of visible light. Now, let's release some hydrogen gas between the torch and the prism and observe what happens. Black slits appear as if someone cut the spectrum into pieces. These dark regions simply represent the colors of the spectrum that got absorbed by the hydrogen atoms, making them excited. It's the absorption spectrum of hydrogen and is unique to it. Every substance absorbs its own different set of colors, meaning that we can identify any substance by matching it to its absorption spectrum.
And when Professor Greaves' team pointed their instruments up at Venus and analyzed the data, they saw the absorption spectrum of phosphine. Or maybe they didn't. Stick till the end, we'll find out.
Upon suddenly becoming the celebrity of the solar system, Venus is now being targeted by several future space missions, including Envision from Europe, 𝗏·ቪንci and Veritas from the United States, and possible missions from India and Russia. They will all work to confirm the presence of phosphine and perhaps life in Venus's clouds.
Well, only if there was something there to even confirm in the first place. About a month after the discovery, disappointment slapped the scientific community and kids like me right in the face.
I was reading the magazine New Scientist the other day and I saw this headline, which shocked me. Turns out that 𝗀𝗏 had re-examined an older set of infrared data and found no signs of phosphine. Independently, researchers at Leiden University in the Netherlands reanalyzed the original data produced by Professor Greaves' team using a different method and found no absorption lines for phosphine at all.
What on Venus was wrong with the data? Firstly, the astronomers never saw an entire absorption spectrum for phosphine, only one line from it. Secondly, as per the Leiden University team, the line that they saw might have actually just been an error produced while trying to reduce noise in the data. That's not a signal to lose hope though. The search for life still continues, and with the ever-increasing power of machines like interferometers and radio telescopes, anything new might pop up anytime. Tomorrow, next month, or the year after. Who knows? And the story of Venus hasn't ended either. As long as we haven't literally seen the atmosphere of Venus, we can't really say anything. What we can say, however, is that these are some really exciting times for science.